And our first Hall of Famer tonight is Charles Liu. On Thursday, June 17th, just 4 months ago, June 17th, 2010, Charles went to be with the Lord. He was 1 week shy of his 77th birthday. There's a booklet about him at each of your places. He was a tremendous man with a tremendous family. After immigrating to the United States in 1952, Charles attended Wayland Baptist University, then earned his master's degree in science at the University of Illinois. Charles retired from Texas Instruments after a long and rewarding career, which included opening the China market for the Texas Instruments Company in the mid-70s. He also remained professionally active, consulting for Halliburton for 10 years. He was a faithful member of Prestonwood Baptist Church and the Roaring Lambs Bible Study. He and his wife, Kathy, were intricately involved with many of the Roaring Lamb outreaches that we've mentioned here tonight. Charles and Kathy have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. They have 8 grandchildren, 6 boys and 2 girls. At this time, I'd like Kathy and all of the grandchildren, the son-in-laws, the daughter-in-laws, all to stand up. So with the Kathy Liu family and the Charles Liu family, stand up, please. I know there's a bunch of them out here. Would they all stand up? And I want to tell you, they're one of the finest and brightest families I've ever known in my lifetime. And to think of Charles and Kathy coming here from China and doing what they've done is just unbelievable. Charles is a true roaring lamb. He was instrumental in building 27 schools, which has already been mentioned, in impoverished areas of China, with Wycliffe Translation Resources. Thanks to the Charles Liu family. We are very proud of Charles and his accomplishments. He's done all of this. He did all of this with very little fanfare and very little recognition. And here to receive his well-deserved Hall of Fame award is his daughter, Livia. So Livia, if you'll come here and accept this on behalf of your dad, I'll present it to your mother, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. My family and I are honored to accept this award on behalf of my father, who passed away 4 months ago. We want to thank the Roaring Lamb Ministries and especially Gary Kinder for this honor. Dad was truly a roaring lamb, a humble and soft-spoken man. Dad would have been uncomfortable and a little embarrassed by all this attention. He probably would have said, "What's all the fuss for?" But as you can see in the booklet that was given to each one of you, there is much to be proud of. Dad had to overcome great obstacles at a young age. There were times in Dad's life that he questioned why he had to leave his parents at the age of 15 and take on the responsibility of caring for his 2 younger sisters and a brother. The answer to his question is evident in tonight's occasion. God had a plan for Charles Liu. God had a plan to use that difficult period of time to strengthen Dad for the life ahead of him. Our dad was a fighter. Everything he achieved, he fought for. The success in business, his children, and the schools that were built, he fought for them all. But he would be the first one to say that he achieved all that he did because God was in his corner. He would also tell you that he couldn't have done this all by himself, that there were many people and organizations that helped him along the way. First and foremost, a big thank you to the staff and missionaries of Wycliffe Bible Translator, and to Tom and Jean Workmer, Orrin and Carol West, and Lon and Louise Dill. Without their steady guidance, patience, and dedication, the schools would not have come to fruition. Thank you to the many friends who supported the school project financially and prayerfully, especially Mr. and Mrs. Hua An Liu, Mrs. Anita Jones, Rick and Ruth Huang, and the Dallas Chinese Fellowship Church family. Dad knew even before he was diagnosed with cancer this past March that he needed to find someone to continue his work in China. He knew he would need to find someone who loved the Lord and would be passionate about the schools. His prayers were answered when he met Ken Shea. With his energy and commitment, Ken has taken the project to a whole new level by spreading the word through the creation of the booklet and a new website. My family and I are so thankful that God brought Ken and his wife Anita into our lives, and that he will continue Dad's dream. There are many more people to thank who influenced and helped my dad during his journey. Those at Texas Instruments, such as Fred Busey, and at Halliburton Dale Jones, they were instrumental in bringing my dad to areas of China where the seed was planted to build these schools. Many more are here tonight, and my family and I want to thank you all. During the past few months, I've had many moments to reflect on Dad's life, and what was evident was that the decision Dad made with his heart were the ones that God blessed abundantly. The desire to see the mother he left at age 15 would lead to a successful career. The belief that children should be able to go to school would lead to the current 27 schools in the impoverished areas of China. And most of all, raising 4 children to believe that we can do all things through him who strengthens us. As much as this award would have meant to my father, I believe the greatest reward he received came on June 17th of this year, when he passed from this life to eternal life and was greeted by these words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Thank you.
Thank you, Livia. Thank you, Kathy. And we know, like the Jones family told me just earlier this evening, they said, we know that our dad, my husband, is up there just looking down, watching. And I know that Charles is up there tonight just looking down here, watching. And he's very proud of you and all of the family. And it's just great to have a person like Livia talk to us like that.